Welcome back again to my channel. I'm so glad to have you back here today. Today, I am going to be diving into a topic that is very sensitive, but still very essential in understanding the dynamics of marriage. The topic is signs that a husband might be overly submissive in marriage. That is today's topic. And before I move on, let me quickly, briefly explain what do I mean by overly submissive in marriage. In a healthy relationship, both partners should feel empowered to express themselves. Both partners should participate in a decision-making process, and both partners should contribute equally into that relationship. That is what I call a balanced relationship. But however, if one partner defer all the responsibility, all the decision making, all the thing that goes on in the family to one person, that can result to imbalanced relationship. That is what today's topic is all about. Before I move on, this topic is going to be in three sets. One, I'm going to be telling you the signs that your husband or a husband might be overly submissive in the marriage, which is a negative thing. And the second is that I'm going to be telling you, based on my experience as someone that was married for 16 years, I'm going to be telling you my practical solution on to make sure this thing never happen, or if you're already in marriage experiencing this situation, how you can reverse that, how you can reverse the trend. I'm going to be giving the solution. So stick around. And the third part of this video is that I will be giving you my final thought about the whole topic or about the whole situation as a whole. I'm going to be giving you my final thought. So stick around. If you are in marriage today, or if you are in a relationship, or if you are just dating, if you have a husband, or if you have a father, if you have a brother, you have a sister that into relationship in one way or the other, hopefully call the same husband and wife in future, share this video with them. They will surely benefit from this video, because what I'm telling you today is what I experienced during my 16 years of marriage. Very important you understand it. And before I move on, let me just say a quick thanks for my previous video, which titled 10 signs that your marriage might be failing. I want to thank you I want to thank all the new subscribers and the old subscribers alike. And I want to thank you for everyone that hit the likes button on this our way in. I want to thank you for sharing. And I want to thank you for the notification turn on for my future video. And most importantly, I want to thank you for all the comments. All the comments were all relevant. They were all useful. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you've done to help me grow this channel. And I promise you, I will keep on giving you all my best. I will be direct, and I will be honest and be truthful. So let's move on. What are the signs that a husband might be overly submissive in marriage? One of the signs is this. Is a overly submissive husband always avoid any conflicts. He does not like conflicts at all. He avoids it as much as he can. He don't even mind ghosting himself when in case of any conflict. And conflict can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a good thing. It can be a way that both parties will express themselves, can debate about something, argue about something to solve that problem. Conflict is not always a bad thing. So a overly submissive husband always avoid conflict, and that is not a good thing. As a man, sometimes conflict is a useful instrument to solve problems. And two, take blames. Yes, he just take all blames, regardless. Even though even he's not the causes of the problem, he just accept and take that blame because he doesn't want to upset his partner. He doesn't want someone to feel comfortable. Not like that. If you get it wrong, if you mess up, you should take the blame, regardless who the person is. So overly submissive husband take the whole blame, and that is a bad thing. The third one is that overly submissive husband always suppress his emotional suppression. He might not feel good about what is going on. He might not, he want to express his feeling, how he feel about the particular thing that's going on in the family. He can't do it. And the reason why he can't do it, because he believe if he do it, he might upset somebody. His partner might be upset, and that might be a problem. He suppressed that emotion. Instead of letting it out and expressing himself, he couldn't do it. Emotional suppression is one of it. The fourth one is the lack of personal time or interest. He doesn't have time for himself. He doesn't have any interest for himself. He just defers to his partner's interest. Whatever interest that his partner is involved in, that is so interest. He has no interest for himself. He has no personal time for himself. So let me tell you something. If you spend some time by yourself, it makes you recalibrate. It makes you rebuild your emotion. It relax you. And if you involve in your interest that you really like, maybe like long walk, for example, or yoga, for example, even exercise or anything, that moment you feel yourself is very, very important. A submissive, overly submissive husband does not have personal time for himself or interest. Never. And fifth, he does not contribute to family discussion. When there's a discussion going on at home, he tries to avoid it because the reason why he's avoiding it, he believes when he contributes, his partner might not be interested in whatever he wants to say. He just not contribute anything. He just go along to whatever comes out of that discussion. No, there is no contribution into family discussion, and that is a very wrong thing. That means you are overly submissive. And the sixth one is that he deferred all the decision to his partner. Yes. What about the partner decide that is final? He has no decision making. He doesn't involve in any decision making process at all. He's always at the back seat. That is a sign that you are overly submissive. It's a negative thing. The next one is I think the seventh one is low self-esteem. He says his esteem doesn't even exist. A very low self-esteem. It's not confidence. He is so scared about saying something or doing something. It's so cold and so low self-esteem. That's another way that you will know that he's very overly submissive in the marriage. All these things I'm telling you, they are all wrong things. He think he's doing the right thing, but it's not. So those are some of those ways you can identify a man that is overly submissive in marriage. But having said that, let me give you this is the part of this thing. Let me give you the solution to make sure this is not the case. Make sure if you are in marriage today and you feel you are overly submissive, how can you get out of that zone and become a real man of the house and be in control of yourself and be respected as a husband? How will you come out? But if you are not married yet, how will I make sure you don't go into this zone of being overly submissive? This is my solution. Practical. I experienced it during my marriage time. So listen to it very well. One, The solution is this. First of all, you have to reflect. You have to reflect. Do some reflection here. Ask yourself, why am I inclined to be overly submissive? What are the driver? Why am I comfortable being overly submissive person? Understanding the reason why you've been overly submissive is a step to the right direction. So first is to understand, why are you doing it in the first place? Why are you in this situation? Is it because you are afraid that if you be yourself, the woman might leave you? Or are you afraid that you think the woman is more capable than you? Or are you afraid because you believe this is the best way to live, this is how someone's supposed to behave? There must be a reason why you incline to be overly submissive. That would be the first step. The second one is that get rid of your scarcity mindset. Don't believe that if I do the right thing, if I made the right decision, if I express my feeling, I might lose this woman. And when I lose this woman, I will never able to get a wife again, or I will never find someone else again to replace her. Don't have that mindset. If you have that mindset, you keep on making the wrong decision all the time. Get rid of scarcity mindset. That one is very important. And three, be assertive. Be assertive at the same time, not intentionally anger people or anger your partner, but be assertive. Make your voice heard. Make your opinion be relevant. Let your opinion be respected. Let your decision be agreed on and be respected. Yes, be assertive. 4, lead or participate in a decision-making process in the family. It's either you lead the process or you participate in a decision-making. Be relevant. Make yourself relevant in making decisions in that family. Don't defer decision-making to your partner. It makes you feel irrelevant. That's one way you can stop being overly submissive in marriage. The fifth one is that embrace your interest and hobby. Embrace your interest and hobby. Any hobby you'll be doing before you get into this marriage, go back and embrace it. Because when you have a hobby, take your mind off. You make yourself feel comfortable. It rejuvenates your thinking faculty. It refresh your memory. When you involve in a hobby that you really, really enjoy, maybe like reading, maybe you just like yoga, maybe you like gym, you like exercise, something that keep your mind off this usual family thing is very useful. Embrace your hobby and interest. One is set boundaries. Set your own personal boundaries. Let your partner know the red line that she cannot cross. Set your boundary and stick to it. You will be respected if you have a boundary. No woman that I have known so far that like men that have no boundary. Even nobody like people with no boundary at all. So set a boundary. And another one is at least seek equality in a relationship. If you've been if you have been not participate in something that goes on in the family, if there has not been equal when it comes to making decisions, when it comes to contribution, when it comes to empowerment, when it comes to, so you have to find a way to navigate that and make sure everyone is equal in the family. Yeah, and seek equality. And the final one, as far as I'm concerned, is just seek support. If you cannot really do it, just seek support. Maybe family member or professional that can help you understand how to get out of that problem. You can seek support. That's another relevant point. Seek support. Because being overly submissive, it never work out well in the long run. It never work out well in the long run. It's a matter of when, not if, that marriage or relationship will come to an end. Because the time will come, all the emotional suppression, all the who you are that you turn out to be who you are not, everything will come out, and that will result to not too good outcome. So get out of that zone of being overly submissive. That is what this topic is all about today. It's about try to let men like me understand that marriage is a good thing. A marriage is an institution that make family unite and create a good home and procreate and produce the next generation. It's a good thing. But if you don't understand it, if you don't understand the dynamics that go with marriage, it's really a difficult institution to be. So get it right is a way to have a good marital journey with someone you love. That is very important. So that's what the topic is all about today. And thank you for stopping by again. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to keep on giving you my practical standpoint in terms of what happened in marriage. And in future, I'm going to be saying something about finances and relationship. So it's going to be a whole lot of things that will be going on in this channel. Please subscribe, share, and hit the like button on your way in. And I'm going to say this: thank you very much for the participation, and I appreciate you all. Until then, take care of yourself and each other.